Everybody want to be a millionaire, right? But what does it really take to become a millionaire? I'm about to figure that. I'm about to find out.
Blessings and love, kings and queens. Blessings and love. Praying that this message is reaching you in the best of health while I'm sending you my blessings and love. Because somebody woke up dead today, and it most definitely was not you. It was not you. Every time I close my eyes, I see your face. It's still hard to realize you had to leave this place. For us to one day reunite, be my saving grace. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it's hard to keep. I'm on a mission to do whatever it takes to live the life of my dreams. And I want to help other people live the life of their dreams as well. So click the subscribe button and grow with me as I document my dream saving journey.
Blessings and love, kings and queens. Blessings and love. Praying that this message is reaching you in the best of health while I'm sending you my blessings and love. Because somebody woke up dead today, and it most definitely was not you. It was not you. So before we even get in that thing, like, subscribe, and share it out. I appreciate y'all for joining right off the bat. What is 0 to 1 million? So I always wanted to be a millionaire since a little kid. I'm pretty sure, many of us had them desires, right? But I ain't know how, obviously, because if I knew how, I'd been a millionaire already. And I figured that out late in life, and I got tired. I got tired of wanting to be it and not it. Like once I got fired, it was like it's time to try something new. So I got fired from my job about 3 years ago. I got a DUI from drinking and driving. My job, I needed my driver license, and I ended up losing my job. Getting fired was one of the best things that ever happened to me. I was a workaholic. I am a workaholic. I'm not gonna say I was. I still am a workaholic, but now it's different. But it's the same. I'll explain later. But I was spending a lot of time away from my wife and kids, away from my family, 80 to 100 hours a week at work, and end up losing my job. And it forced me to think. It forced me to just really evaluate myself, evaluate where I was in life, and just really assess, like, man, you've been working for 20 plus years, and you got these dreams of being a millionaire. You got these dreams of being financially free and doing so much more. Another job, another 20 years of that job or anything that doesn't force you to grow, or anything that doesn't like get the most out of you, or force you to be something different. Because the thing about jobs, right, is they're routine and then mundane. Like once you get a job, once you get a position, that's what you do, and you can do that same thing. It doesn't really, like, once you learn how to do it, you can do that same thing. It doesn't take any more mental strength at most jobs. So I knew that, man, and I was like, I need something that's going to force me to evolve. But anyway, I got these dreams and desires to be financially free and a millionaire, but then I didn't have the mindset. I didn't have the know-how, because all I knew how to do was get a job at work. And obviously 20 years of that, it didn't equate to having nowhere close to $1 million. I didn't know how to invest properly. I didn't know how to save properly. I didn't know how to do a lot of things. Like I wasn't taught financial education coming up. Wasn't taught financial literacy, and you know what I'm saying. So learning these things later in life, it's like, okay, I went about it kind of different. So, or not different, just not in a way to become a millionaire. So if that's the goal, if that's the outcome you want, the route I was going, I wasn't gonna make that happen. So now that I know that, it's time to implement it, and I want to show what I've learned, what I'm learning, and what I'm gonna do. Because I mean, I'm gonna be a millionaire. I've always been destined to be one, but it ain't about me. Let me show the journey, and that's what 0 to 1 million is. So welcome in. All right. So how do we get here? Where we at? Where I'm going? How do I plan on making a million? How do I plan on? See, that's the thing, right? The original plan was to work, save 401k, maybe hit the lotto, or maybe hit the crap table, or I don't know. It wasn't, maybe buy a house and get some I don't know. I didn't know, but I wanted it. So now I have something of a structure in place that I'm going to implement, and I'm going to help teach others how to put a structure in place to where eventually you do this and you stay consistent at whatever it is that you may be doing within your structure. It's inevitable that you will be financially free and become a millionaire. Grow with dirt, 0 to 1 million. So what I had to do was, of course, find myself. Like that's what I did. And when I first lost my job, like I was like, man, who am I? Because my job defined me. Me being able to work and provide. That's why I put so many hours into work, because that's what I consider my manhood. That's what I consider my, you know. So when I had that taken away from me and I couldn't provide, and I knew I had the family to provide for, it was like, damn, who am I? Right? Because you was putting everything, you know. So it really had me to do some soul searching, and then it really made me hurt when I was like, I was still begging than and somebody else. Like even at I'm like, I'm begging for my job. I'm begging for you to help me provide for my family, as opposed to me knowing how. Like I felt so inadequate. I felt so small. So that forced me to just be like, bud, like, who are you? You know? Because we should be able to create. We should be able to come from everything that we need, is within us, if we know how to tap into that. And I started to realize that and feel that, like, soon as I got, or like not soon as I got fired, but after I started to do my personal development and growing, and then I wanted to invest in myself more, because I didn't want to go through that same 20-year cycle of going through a job. And through my personal development, I was, watch motivational tapes and personal development courses and things like that. And I heard Jim Ryan say, he's my guy. He's one of my guys. But he said, man, you work hard on your job, you can make a living. You work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune. Like that changed. Like that's one of the quotes, man, that it really hit home to me so hard and just changed the way I went about myself, because I put 20 plus years working hella hard at jobs. 20 plus years, so I know I can work hard. I know that's in me. So I'm always gonna be a hard worker, but now it's like work hard on yourself, man. Like you giving all this God given energy and talent to everybody else, everything else, every other system, every other operation, every other human being, every other, give it to you. So once I got on that height, it helped me realize what was within me. And what was within me is what I needed to share with everybody else, because it's like, man, that's within you too. That's what's always been in me. So every time I get a job, no matter what job it was, I got promoted to management, supervisor, and type of positions at all my jobs. Like the track record speak for itself. Like, so now I understand, because I can lead and motivate people, and I can't shy away from that. So that's one of the programs I'm putting in place. Like, let me help you figure out what your system is, what your program is. So I got a company, I started Dream Savers, and I didn't just start there, man. So I can't just say that's how I started. When I'm going through this personal development, I started making videos on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. And I just started posting, man. My first video I posted was on March 4th. And it's crazy because my message and like it was a coincidence. Like I didn't plan it or nothing, but I dropped my first video on March 4th. I happened to be on house arrest, and like from the DUIs, like I was actually facing jail time. Um, Man, all praise due to the Most High. I just had a moment where I just, I'm thankful. Like I try to stay in as much gratitude as I possibly can, because it could have went left. It could have went left, man. But I'm here and I'm thankful for that. But yeah, I was on house arrest and I dropped a video on March 4th. And it was just me coming raw, emotion, man, like expressing that I'm destined for greatness. And I know there's so many other people out there that's destined for it, and we just need the blueprint. Like I understood that the system and the model that was set up for me wasn't really designed for me to flourish. It wasn't designed for me to just, it wasn't, unless I figured it out for myself. And I knew I was. I'm still working on that. Like I ain't there yet, but I'm unlocking things that are very, 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 very powerful. So as I'm, dropped that video on March 4th, and then my message is to, I say it's ironic because my message is for people to March 4th towards their dreams and goals, man. Figure it out. Figure out what you need to do to make your dream life come true. You got to build that thing. That's my message, and that's what I'm building to help people understand that and figure that out to get that going for themselves. Because I'm in a process like doing that for myself. It's funny. My wife asked me recently. She was like, "Are you living your dream life?" And I say, my response to that was, "Yeah, actually. You know how when you buy a house, because I'm in my life, I can't. I only got one of these things, so they say. So I can't trade this in for another one. It's the only one I got. So yes, I'm living my dream life. But like when you buy a house, right? Or you buy some land, you buy a property, whatever. When you buy something, you ownership of it. And after a while, you want to do some upgrades to it. It's your house, it's your property, it's your land, right? So you want to do some upgrades to it, and you want to remodel that side of the house. While they're remodeling that side of the house, you live on this side of the house. You still living in your house. It's just getting remodeled. It's getting built to the way you want it to look, to the perfections that you want. So when she asked me, "Am I living my dream life?" Like, yes, because I'm finally understanding how to build it the way I want it to look. So, um, yeah, I went on a tangent, man. But I had to tell that story. But so my message, and I'm just knowing that I'm going to get to my dreams and goals, and I want to help other people get to their dreams and goals. So March 4th to your dreams and goals, that's the message of the thing. But a lot of people just don't know how. Like, it's not set up. It's not built for that. So I started making the videos, and I drop a video like every day for maybe like maybe almost 2, 3 months straight. I dropped a video every day in 2020 from March 4th to, y'all can go back and check, from March 4th to, it was around like May or something, or probably longer than that. I was dropping a video every day. It's probably way longer than that, but I was dropping a video every day. But maybe around like May, March, April, May, maybe May or June, I realized like, damn, I really like this, man. I think this is what I'm in a realms of what I'm supposed to be doing, because it just brought so much out of me, and it just forced me to dig into myself. So I started tapping into it more, and I wanted to invest in it. Like I bought a course, man, digital real estate. Shout out to brother Dr. Ben X. Man, that he hit it out the park with that, man. As far as like what I needed at the time, um, what it offered me, like how it helped me grow, how it helped me develop, how it helped me learn how to edit. Like, I'm actually going to eventually just put an editing course together. Like, I don't know if I'm going to sell it or give it away. It might be a lead magnet or something, but I'm going to actually put an editing course together to let people learn how to edit their stuff. To, man, get your word out, get your message out, get your product out, get your business out, get your service out. But but yeah, I was just going to actually learn how to make money online, man. Like I said, I got fired from my job, and this program, Digital Real Estate, was all about helping you learn how to make money online, like with your physical or your digital properties, with your digital assets and things like that. So, but the program came with so much more than that, man. And I invested in that, but it helped me develop. Went through Brother Ben's program, and I, went through different stages of branding and development. Came up with the whole Growing with Dirt brand. Started the company Dream Savers, and I got some coaching and met some people, man. The atmosphere that Brother Ben bought was awesome, man. And I want to give shout outs to Brother Dr. Ben X, because and in this program, because it really catapulted my development and my growth and my understanding of the lane that I'm need to be in to get into this financial freedom or get into this million. Because I realized, man, like, damn, but you worked for 20 plus years and you working up 20 plus years and you expect a different result. Even if you got a job making 100,000 a year, because you were just busting your ass making 100K a year. So even if you got a job that just started you off at 100K, you ended up getting to 150K, like you're gonna end up spending that on like it just started to click. Like if you got these desires and goals, you need to find a different vehicle to get there, man, and you never trusted yourself. That's really what it was. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. It really wasn't about knowing all of the that I know now that's coming out of my mouth that sound good. All the stuff that I know now. It really wasn't even about that though. Like for real, it was really like what started me like when I got fired. What started me. I was so frustrated about just getting fired for one, because my DUI didn't have nothing to do with work. I was honest with them about getting DUI, and I felt that like they could have moved me to a different department, or that like I felt like they led me saying that they was gonna support me, and then didn't. That's what I just felt like. But they didn't get the DUI. I fired myself, like you know what I mean. But I just still had that resentment at the time. But the real reason I was like really wanting to go down this path and was adamant about it is because I never tried trusting myself. Like, and I tried everything else. You know, I tried the jobs, I tried the working, and I got these goals and these dreams. So like I'm trying to get there doing it that way, and it didn't work. So I'm like, I at least gotta try me. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do or how I'm gonna do it yet, but I at least gotta try me before I go back to that. So that's what it was, man. It was like I at least gotta, but at least because I at least gotta try me. So that's really how I started, and then one thing led to another, man. I knew I had to personal develop because I understood, man, to get different, I had to become different. Like I'm not a millionaire. I'm not that lifestyle because I'm not that person. Like I don't got those things because I'm not that person. So I knew I had to develop. I knew I had to grow. And that also told me that, damn, if you don't grow with me, we're going to grow apart. So that's what the whole Growing with Dirt brand is. The whole Growing with Dirt brand is like, it's a cry, man. Like, I'm going, bruh. I'm going, fam. I'm going, peoples. I'm going. I'm going. Come grow with me, man. I'm going to give you as much knowledge, as much game, as much everything I learned, everything I'm getting. I'm going to try to give it to you the best way I can. Come grow with me or be perfectly comfortable with us growing apart. Because I'm going. And I'm going. I'm going. I can't drag you. You can lead a horse to water. You can't make him drink. I can't. So I knew that. My mind was made up. That's what the Growing with Dirt brand was. And so as I'm doing this, developing and growing, starting the companies, this, that, and this, I'm learning so much, man. And I honestly blew a lot of bread. I hit the wall. Um, like it was a lot, man. And I want to break all of that story down. I want to tell everything as we dig in deep more with the 0 to 1 million. I'm gonna dig in about the journey, like the process of all of this. But I just wanted to give y'all an intro about like, well, what's gonna happen, man? Because I'm going, I'm going, like I'm going, and my system and my plan is Dream Savers, man. Like I'm the first product of Dream Savers. And now I understand that what system that it's gonna take. Like I'm from the employee mindset shift to the entrepreneur mindset shift to the building a life of your dreams mindset shift. Because honestly, ain't nobody. I don't really know. I mean, who really dream about being a damn employee? Let's be real. Let's be real. But we don't really know nothing else. So, I mean, some people do. Some people don't crack the code. Some people, but like for me, the common man, like Antoine Dr. Dream Saver Johnson, the average person, well, I'm not an average person. And, and you're not an average person either. So, but anyway, how do you go? How did you get that life? How did you get that? So that's what this 0 to 1 million is. And that's what I'm going to like do my best to give y'all as much insight, as much game, as much knowledge, as much on how to do that, on how to break it down. So like I understand like that it's a big transition that you go through going from employee to entrepreneur to trying to live the life of your dreams to whatever that may be, because like I said, who really wants to who dreams about being an employee? You might have a dream job. The average employee, the regular employee, the common employee doesn't understand, doesn't know to, because obviously like we don't. So that's what the this what it is. 0 to 1 million is gonna be the blueprint. So this is the intro and the first step. I don't want to ever leave or close out a thing without giving y'all something. So if you do desire to be a millionaire, you do like you do want to be those. You do want to be that. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna come from within. Like you might get the lucky, you might get lucky and hit the lotto, or you might be a star athlete, or you might, you know what I'm saying? You might get your millions like that. You might can sing real good, you might can rap real good, or you know what I'm saying? You might be one of those people who can get your millions like that. Like that, we already know that's a proven way to get your millions. But I'm talking about for that person who may not be the star athlete, that person who may not that you me. How we gonna get it? How we gonna do it? How we gonna make it happen? How we gonna build the life of our dreams? And that's what the 0 to 1 million is about. Man. That's what growing with dirt is about. That's what Dream Savers is about. It all go hand in hand. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all on the journey. But the first step, I forgot, I want to give y'all the first thing is coming within, man. Find it's gonna come from within. Get to know yourself real good. Get comfortable with being yourself. And that's hard. For real, because this world wants you to be everything other than yourself. This world wants you to be everything other than yourself. So that's gonna be the biggest challenge. But I'm telling you, if you make your mind up to want to do that, once you make the quest to master yourself, then the rest, everything else is gonna be easy. I promise you that, because that's gonna be the hardest. That's the hardest thing to do is mastering yourself. But once you can really get in the process of that, because you may not ever do it, but once you get in the process of wanting to start and actually putting in the work to start and doing the work to start mastering yourself on the quest to master yourself, then it will open up how you, not the athlete, not the rapper, not the entertainer, can even maybe become that in your later ages of life. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Hopefully you picking up what I'm trying to put down. But for us, it's gonna come from within. And we gotta learn how to do that. We gotta learn how to put structures in place, put systems in place, put procedures in place, do things a little bit differently. Obviously, right? So that's what 0 to 1 million is. And if I gotta go back to, because right now I haven't had a job in 3 years, but I've been supporting myself by the skills that I've learned along the way. I haven't had a 9 to 5 or clocking in job since I got fired. But I've been making money editing. I've been making money speaking. I've been making money coaching. I've been making money within. So if I have to get a job, I will. But now I know how to do other things to build other things. And I know how to invest now. I know how to build to have money. Like I learned over the last 3 years about how to put systems in place to get things to work for themselves, to get operations working for themselves that wasn't taught to us. So I want to help as I really get the ball rolling. I want to help break it down to how maybe you can implement these things in your life, and you too can live the life of your dreams and start reconstructing the life that you already have to be the life of your dreams. So I look forward to this journey. I thank y'all for tuning in. Once again, I ask y'all to like, subscribe, and share. And welcome to 0 to 1 million. I love y'all all day, every day, and every time zone. Out.
Blessings and love, kings and queens. Blessings and love. Praying that this message is reaching you in the best of health while I'm sending you my blessings and love. Because somebody woke up dead today, and it most definitely was not you. It was not you. Every time I close my eyes, I see your face. It's still hard to realize you had to leave this place. For us to one day reunite, be my saving grace. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it's hard to keep. I'm on a mission to do whatever it takes to live the life of my dreams. And I want to help other people live the life of their dreams as well. So click the subscribe button and grow with me as I document my dream saving journey.